10th of July, sorry, 2020. Yes, European seafarers, what can you do? What can we do? Well, we have a competitive advantage. No one else is going to have us in a better position today. I made videos about America, New Zealand, Australia, Asian seafarers. So all the continents local. Before it was airports. Now we can take away the air thing. And if you are close to the port in Europe, if you have a training opportunity, I really thank very much Novicontest.lv is the best training facility I have ever seen. If this can be replicated throughout Europe, we could have a competitive advantage of, say, 400 euros. This is just a little example. 400 euros or 300 euros for 4 days training and the basic training for fighting survival. Now with this we have, say, cover of world 60,000 ships calling at Europe, let's say about 50-60%. Did someone teach you that? So then this is our competitive advantages. We don't need to go to get the job. The job is in the port, not in the airport. It is in the port, as it was before mining agency companies many years ago, 50 years ago. So it's all becoming the start of the end or the end of the start. And so you have to really put your intrinsic value into be close to the port, be trained, update your CV, look at ship owners in your local trade. If I am happy, then it doesn't really matter how much I earn, because I will never be able to take it. Well, some like to have more and less, and that's up to subjective person to decide. But if you want the job and the career, and if it's not for you, if it is for your neighbor or for your kids and relatives, shipping is a very good career. And if you do training locally, like in Riga, they do Novicontest. Thank you. You are number one. Hats off. We could have this kind of training worldwide, yes, and they are doing this same system now for delivery. They are doing a digital course for delivery, a pack of 300 euros approved and everything, and for health, safety, compliance, and invoicing. Digital world can really help us very much doing this. But you must really invest in your intrinsic local port business ship owners. Please update your CV in Candina database. We have a whole bunch of European ship owners doing European trades. So this is like what we call economists or investors or whatever, the area of competence. So this is the area of competence. We are starting to see that this area of competence with this virus, it is the risk factor. If you cannot fly to, from, so on, if you cannot get trained to, on, so on, if you have any bureaucracy problem to, on, if your government is a really disaster like the Spanish administration, maritime is like the worst of all, yes, but you can get your act together and get trained into one country that it is European and that can really work into the European trade, European waters, European ship owner, or even foreign ship owners, and we've seen plenty, because out of the world trade, I think something like 60,000 ships call Europe, I guess. Well, it is very interesting to note that the world economy, 50% of business is between America and Europe. So this is where the 50%, the burger is at 50%. And therefore, if we are close to the core, 50%, then we have more chance and less risk. We don't have to fly and train and be employed. And well, if this is the situation, then we could go to macroeconomics, microeconomics, to inflation, deflation, exchange rate, blah, blah, blah. Yes, but if my job is here, I am here, and then I have no risk. I'm happy. Yes, why not? That's the most important thing, I believe. Then, well, what if I can earn 6,000 euros as a captain or 9,000 euros as a captain? Yes, it is very important, but if you multiply times 50 years, and the stability and the happiness of it, and not having the risk of petrol price going up, or this coronavirus, or whatever other constraint to the passports, or to whatever supply, demand, and sectors going, containers, bulk carriers, chemicals. If I am close by, then in my area of competence, you European seafarer, then as well as the rest of African, Asian, and American seafarers and worldwide seafarers, then please, if you bet close, then the risk is less. So please do so. I hope these governments do really train these maritime administrations in the fastest, the easiest, the simplest, and the cheapest, and the zero cost. Like this video is zero. So I hope that I have helped a little bit. If you have any questions, please leave them below. And thank you. Bye.